developer.
Okay, fine. But why do you want to choose this, like Guideware? Has anyone recommended you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But one thing, since you do not have a
Hmm.
QA background, right? Better you
Yeah.
can, learn parallelly the QA
Hmm.
concepts from YouTube or somewhere.
Yeah.
That would be really
Yeah. Sure.
helpful. Yeah. The reason is like,
Okay.
whatever the training I am providing, this is for the
Hmm.
basically guideware testing. So guideware
Okay.
concepts I'm going to teach, but the testing concepts you need to learn by your own. Let's like
Yeah. Sure.
what type of a testing and what is the strategy, like different type of the
Hmm.
testing, life cycle of the testing. These things you need to learn by yourself. Okay. So
Sure.
if yeah, that is also important. If you do not have those
Yeah.
skills, it is very difficult to crack any interview. Okay. So bit knowledge
Okay.
of QA also it is a very important.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me open one uh, a demo like presentation. Yeah. Let me know once you're able to see my screen.
Yes, yes, we are able to see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Nisha. Yeah, I will keep this very short. I just wanted to give the background of what is Guideware and what are the topics I'm going to cover as a part of the Guideware training. Uh, and then rest we can go ahead with the question and answers, whatever the queries you might be having in terms of the career perspective or anything. Then you can ask me. Yeah, I will try to explain. Yeah. So yeah, so let's begin with the introduction. So what is Guideware and why Guideware is very much important tool in the insurance market, basically in the American insurance side. So Guideware is a software company, okay, which is a software provider and data services to the property and casualty insurance industry. Okay, the company products cover three primary operational functions of the insurance provider. One is a policy and billing and the claim center. So what Guideware does, so it is a product based. So they built one software which is called as a Guideware. Yeah. And within the Guideware, they have a mainly three products. One is a policy center, second one is a billing center, third one is a claim center. So what it does, they basically work with the American insurance into property and casualty insurance. So what is a property and casualty insurance again? It will not cover the life and health insurances. Okay. So any insurance related to the property or any insurance related to the auto level or commercial lines or into personal lines related to the property, auto or anything for the company employees. So these are covered under property and casualty insurance industry. Yeah. It will not cover so I covered here what is a PNC insurance. PNC insurance is property and casualty insurance in insurance on homes, either vehicles or cars and the business purpose, but not cover the health and life insurances. Remember, Guideware never works on the health and life insurances. So whenever you are keeping your resume, don't mention you worked on the health and life insurances project with the Guideware. So it doesn't make sense. So you need to keep only the projects or the clients who are working with the property and casualty insurance industry. Okay, so this is what a PNC and what a Guideware does, what type of the domain it works. Yeah, and why Guideware? Okay, why Guideware has a major contribution into American insurance industry. The main reason is Guideware already built a products, policy center, billing center, and claim center, and those are uh, works exceptionally with the end-to-end life cycle of the policy or in the insurance sector. Starting from the policy creation, in case any loss happened to the insured person, whenever an insured person wanted to raise a claim, how the claim life cycle works, then related to the billing, related to the commissions. So each and every life cycle in the insurance sector, they build into one product. So that product is a Guideware. Okay, everything can be done through guideware in the American insurance sector, but it cannot happen through other products. Guideware also have some of the competitors, like Duck Creek is one of the product. Majesco also has one of the product, and some companies, build with. I mean, they come up with their own web applications. So those are called as a portal, but none of them deals with the end-to-end life cycle management of the insurance sector. Only Guideware is the only one product which deals with everything, be it from the policies, billing, claims, or it can be integrated with any third-party integrations. Okay, so that is why Guideware is a most using product in the insurance sector nowadays. So the same thing I covered here. So why Guideware? Guideware products the base product to their clients, and they modify the base application behavior to support the specific business requirement. So as I mentioned, Guideware has their products, Policy Center, Billing Center, and Claim Center. And what they do, they sell their products to the clients. Okay, the clients are insurance companies, any insurance company. Once they buy the product, what they do, they modify the requirements. They modify the base application. Base application is nothing but whatever the product is given by the Guideware. So that is called as a base application. So the clients come up with a new set of the requirements, new set of the business requirements, and they wanted to implement those set of the requirements on top of the base application. That is what every company does. And as a testers, we need to test the new set of the requirements along with that the base application. So we have to test the base application, also the new set of the requirement based on the business needs. Yeah. The main advantage is Guideware is provide the set of own resources for the quick requirement gathering, for the development, for the testing and support. Guideware provides a lot of document support, mainly for the requirement gathering, how the requirements can be gathered, how the requirements can be signed off, how the user stories should written in the proper way, how the acceptance criteria needs to be written in the Jira or whatever it is. All the requirement gathering, they have a set of a format. So that would be given to the business analyst so that they can easily write the requirements for the quick requirement gathering. And development purpose also, they have own tools. Guideware will be developed only in the Guideware product designer, which is also their own tool. It cannot be done through any third party like Eclipse, like Java and all, right? So it will not implemented on another products. So it can be done only through their own product, which is a product designer. Okay, that is for the development. And from the testing and support also, they provide a lot of support and documentations to the testing team. So what kind of the support we are getting in case if you have any queries? Let's say example, as a tester, you are testing the Guideware product, but the new implementation, whatever the business is coming up, so it is not properly fitting into the Guideware product. So Guideware team also support us to the development team, requirement team, and testing team how to test this product. So every project will have a Guideware team members as well. Okay, mostly they support development team, how to develop the code with the new set of the requirements into the existing Guideware product. So based on that, the support also will be provided by the Guideware company with a lot of tools. So what are the tools? It also supports both the configuration and integrations, and they provide the marketplace, which is marketplace is kind of, you have a Google Play and Apple Store, right? In the same way, Guideware will have a marketplace. So development, if they want to download any extensions or any accelerators, so they can easily download and they can integrate with the current product. Yeah. So marketplace, the product design, how the product will be implemented, accelerators and extensions. So training and worksheets, how the frame testing framework also would be provided by the Guideware, and Guideware Easy Guide, user story guides. So user story documents also will be provided by the Guideware. So business analysts just modify those user story documents. They no need to come up from the scratch. Most of the documents will be given by the Guideware. So it is a very easy to develop the Guideware for each and every in the entire software testing lifecycle. Sorry, software development lifecycle, be it from the requirement gathering, in the development, in the testing, even in the support also. The Guideware have each and every proper documentation and they provide the support. Yeah, so that is why Guideware, it's a very easy to implement, and yeah, most of the clients are choosing this. So Guidewire insurance products. So as I mentioned, at high level, Guidewire has a major three products: Policy Center, Billing Center, and Claim Center. So Policy Center basically create or modify or cancel or renew the policy. So most of our training, we are covering the center, the Policy Center, product. I mean, here I just mentioned only couple of them, how the policy will be created or modification or cancellation or the renewal. But we are going to cover the entire policy center transactions, how the requirements we need to read, and there are different type of the documentations. So many other topics are there. So we are going to cover everything. And claim center is also one of the product. So basically it helps user to raise a claim or open a claim in case any loss happened to the insured person or insured company. Yeah. So billing center is basically for the commission purpose or for the employers of the insurance company. Any commission, how the commission statements or any invoices should be generated against the policy, or all these things will be taken care in the billing center. Yeah. And the current version of the Guidewire product is Guidewire Cloud Platform releases. So the latest release is basically 10.0. So I mean, the current version of the Guidewire is a 10.0 with the cloud versions. Okay. So we are also providing the same, the version which is a 10.0. I think you will get the same access from the Ravinder. So who is going to share the access so that you can get the same hands-on. So the application, whatever using in the real-time projects, so whatever you are getting here, it is same. There is no difference at all. So line of businesses basically, so if I go back, if I move back to this slide number 1, so I have mentioned the products in the insurance sector is property and casualty insurance, right? So basically property and casualty insurance have these many products. So it covers the commercial auto and commercial business owners, commercial package, commercial property, general liability, inland marine, personal auto, workers' compensation, personal property. All these products, so we usually call it as a products as a line of business. We cannot call it as a products. So these line of business are can be implemented through Guidewire. So as a part of my training, I'm not covering each and everything. It is not easy to cover each and every LOB. However, we can cover around 4 LOBs. So we can pick any 2 from personal lines and 2 from the commercial lines. How the policies will be created, what are the various integrations involved while creating the policy, how the requirements will be assigned to a QA team or to the development team or to the how the business will gather the requirements, and what exactly to be tested, how to be tested, what are the important key features to be tested. Those and all we can cover on any one of the 4 policies. So I will pick 2 personal lines. One is a personal auto or personal property, any 2 commercial lines, commercial property and commercial auto, or any one of the workers compensation. So we can cover couple of the LOBs, couple of the products. And every project will have a different type of the testing team in the Guidewire itself. So the first team is a functional testing team. Okay, so functional testing team basically also called as a configuration testing. So either manual testing, functional testing, configuration testing, everything is same in Guidewire. So in this functional testing, we are going to cover the product model, forms testing, how the underwriting assignments and rules are configured, various validation error messages, how the premium gets calculated to the policy. And there is a one more integration concepts to generate the premium, which is the rating engine. How the rating engine is integrated with the Guidewire and the premium gets calculated, and there are some activities will be triggered automatically or manually. We can trigger the activities, so that also we are going to cover along with the policy transactions. Yeah, so the configuration testing, so basically we are covering this functional testing and configuration testing. Integration testing I'm not going to cover because our base application which is given by the Guidewire is it is not supporting the third party services. So basically integration testing would be done on the third party services. So we do not have that provision. But based on my experience, I am going to explain there are multiple integration concepts involved in the guideware, around 10 plus. So I will explain each and every integrations where where the guideware is required with the examples, with the real time scenarios I am going to explain for this integration testing. But I'm not going to open this Postman, and I cannot call the services because we do not have those URLs for services. Yeah. So this configuration integration high level I'm going to cover, but functional configuration testing entire end to end we are going to cover. And there are another teams also will be there, performance team and automation team. So these will be pitched in based on the requirements, and these are the different type of the testing. So basically our training focuses on guideware configuration testing. Okay, not a guideware performance testing, guideware automation testing. So we are going to cover entire the guideware testing. Within the guideware testing also there are separate different team will be divided, like one guy configuration testing works on only the forms part. Some of the another team will be works only with the rating part. Okay, but we are going to cover everything, functional testing and the configuration testing. Yeah. So this is about the overview and what and all we are going to cover as a part of this guideware testing training. Let me open one more document. Policies. Yeah. So these are the content which we are going to cover as a part of the guideware policy center QA testing. Um I think this is designed for I think week batch, not for the daily batch. So you will be having around 22 to 25 hours. So, but this is designed for the short term batch. But you can consider the total number of hours will be 22 to 24. Okay. Minimum to 22 definitely we required, but max it may go up to 24, depends on the sometimes if any student asks more questions, the class will be delayed, or that is why we can extend to the next day class. So minimum 20 to 22 or max 24 we can complete the entire policy center training. Yeah. So sorry. We are going to cover the insurance basics and policy UI walkthrough. What is the introduction of the policy center? So policy center life cycle, then followed by how the account will be created for the person and company. There are multiple scenarios in the account overview, summary of the account, edit or withdraw the account, and we can add locations or contacts within the account. Then policy creations for the different LOBs products. One is for the property and how the policy will be issued, and we also cover the different LOB like personal auto, and there are different sections in the policies. Then we are going to cover the different transactions in the policy, like policy change, cancellations, how the rewrites will be done, how the renewals will be performed, and the reinstatements performed. So each and every transactions are important. And these are the main requirement parts. Like it will take around 2 to 3 hours. How the product model requirement will be assigned to us, and how to test this product model, how the forms and testing documents will be executed, what are the underwriting rules, what are the various rules in the policy center, and there are different sections. Okay. If you are already aware of this, then it helps you. Otherwise, anyway, I'm going to cover, yeah, once the batch start. And the second one is the admin part, how the users will be created, what are the different roles in the guideware, how to create a role, how to create activities, how to perform the audits in the insurance sector. So all these things we are going to cover. So this is basically um, the topics involved in the guideware testing of the policy center. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's all from my side. We can go ahead with the questions if you have any.
Yeah, thanks, Ram, for this
Yeah.
introduction. I have a few questions. Well,
Yes,
are we going to get any notes or anything, for doing some revision post our course is over? Because it is, during the course, we'll learn, but after the course, if we don't get continuous hands-on, then there are maximum chances of we'll forget a lot of things.
correct.
So just to how do we?
Notes,
I
I'm
just
not
wanted
going
to
to
ensure
provide
that.
any, yeah, I got your point. I'm not going to provide any notes, but
Mm-hmm.
during the class itself, I'm going to explain in a very clear way, and all the
Mm-hmm.
recorded sessions of all 25 hours or 22 hours will be shared with to you. So it will be available with you anytime you can open, and Ravinder is going to give the access to you as well. Anytime you can go through the recording session and you can perform the hands-on, and the policy center application also hands-on will be given to you so that you can perform the hands-on. Notes part, it is very difficult because the guideware is vast. I cannot provide that notes.
Mm-hmm.
Even I
Okay.
never
Okay.
prepared it because I am explaining how you need to test the tool, right? How the
Yeah.
policy creates and all that
Mm-hmm.
notes and all. I mean, I never create, and it is very difficult for me as well. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Got it. Got
my
it. I got it.
yes, yeah,
But the recording would be available post
yes,
our course also.
yes,
I
yes,
mean,
it will
all
be
the time.
available. Yes, yes, you will get that.
Okay, but because any time in future, if I
Yes,
have to refer it, I can refer it. Okay.
yes, yes, you will get. Yes, that is definitely Ravinder is going to share, but
Mm-hmm.
only one person can access it. If you share your Gmail ID or something, right? Because the recorded sessions will be in the YouTube. Only one person
Mm-hmm.
can view that. Yeah, no other person. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
only one person has. If it is been shared with me, then I'll
Yeah,
be
then
able
only
to
you can
access.
view it. Yes,
Mm.
correct. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But our
That's
post
fine.
training also you will get that. Yeah, not an issue.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
And well, are we going to cover the commercial center, billing center, or it's just a policy center?
Only policy center, not a claim center and a billing center.
Sorry,
Yeah,
claim
see,
center.
in the market, every client will not I know expect all the centers to be aware by the candidate or whoever is appearing for the interview, right? Any one center is enough. And from that, the most important is policy center and claim center. Even if you open any job description in the Naukri, Monster, or LinkedIn, right? You can see the
Mm-hmm.
candidate should have experience into policy center. That's it. So they can train you in the claim center later. If they want you to put in a claim center project, they can train you within 1 month or something. They can train you, but at least you should familiar with any one of the guideware product. That would be enough.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, sorry, you said your company is already working in the guideware, right? I mean, you have a couple of the projects.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have,
Oh,
but I
okay.
was not. I'm not. At this moment, I'm not part of that department yet.
Acha, okay.
I'm going to be. It seems like I'm going to be part of it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But if your company is a partnered with a Guideware, right? So I mean, you can also use the Guideware application in your office laptop. Whatever we are providing, that will be only limited to outside. Because even in company, because Guideware partnered with the multiple companies, be it a Capgemini or Deloitte, PwC, E&Y, and TCS, right? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So they can access the base product whatever is given to the their companies. So try to get that URL, and you can also perform hands on in your office laptop as well whenever you required. So that is the
Okay,
one
okay,
provision you will get that.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, because Capgemini partnered with Guideware partnered with some of the MNCs. Everybody will get that
Mm-hmm.
access to work on the Guideware, be it a policy center, billing center, or claim center. But you need to ask those the relevant team like control of excellence or whoever it is, so that they can share the
Mm-hmm.
URL to you. You can access it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Guidewire is available on cloud. We don't have to install it, on the
No, no,
laptop,
no,
right?
no need to install. Just a URL basis. If you
Just a
hit the
URL base.
URL, and it will connect directly. Only
Okay.
thing, you should have a good internet connectivity. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, nothing else is required. Like, no configuration, everything is in the cloud.
Uh,
Yeah.
And are we going to cover any aspects with respect to automation? As in, uh,
No, no, we are
okay,
not
nothing.
going to cover the automation things. Uh, Only the configuration and functional part we are going to cover.
Only functionality.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, Nishan.
okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Um, that's yeah, and then what about timings of this particular class?
Timings, we are yet to decide. I mean, I'm not sure, like, only two members are going to join or any additional member. Let me, Ravinder sir, are you in a call? Let me stop this recording.